There's a story in the Bible found in Mark chapter number 11, verses 2 and 3. Jesus is instructing his disciples to go to a city next to them, and they'll find a coat that has never been ridden. He instructs his two disciples to bring that coat, untie him, and bring him to him. And if anybody asks what they're doing, just let them know that the Lord has need of it. So many times in life, we can go through life feeling like we're tied, like we're in bondage, like we have the potential to do great things, but something is holding us back. More times than not, we find ourselves tied to dead-end jobs, tied to dead circumstances, tied to people that don't really mean us any good. So many times we can go to a job that is keeping us tied to the same position year after year after year. And it seems as if we're living life in a form of bondage that never seems to let us free. But I'm here to encourage you, my brothers and sisters, that everything that ties us down is not necessarily a bad thing. When we look at Mark chapter number 11, Jesus is about to make his triumphant entry just before his crucifixion. We like to call it Palm Sunday. And what he does is instructs his disciples that there is a coat in the next city, and I want you to go and untie it. This lets me know that Jesus does not have to be in your near proximity for him to know what you're going through. He doesn't have to be right next to you to know that you need help, that you need liberation. He's in a whole nother city, and he's able to tell his disciples that there's a coat that needs to be freed. And so what can we really learn from this text? First, we have to understand that we're tied with potential. See, that coat was there, never been ridden, but he had all the potential in the world to do great things. And just like that coat being tied, God knows that you have the potential to do great things. Second, we're tied with purpose. The purpose for this coat never being sat upon is because Jesus needed it to represent what he's about to do for the people of God. Thirdly, we're tied with promise. If you read the story, Jesus says that he's going to return the coat after that coat have done what it was been able to perform, what it was created to do. And so God has a promise for your life. Your life is not without reason, without rhyme. God has a purpose for you. He has a potential for you, and you're going to do it. I hope you're encouraged. This is Elgin Stevens saying peace.